we didn't trust the Electoral Commission. We never minced words about it. But we were confident in the system that we were putting in place. We were behaving. We made that promise, like Azuma Nelson going into the boxing ring with our own referee. And so we never have hidden the fact that this Electoral Commission, led by Jean Mensah, it's a political one, a political institution that is biased in favor of the NPP. We've never minced words about that. And, you know, if you have consistently followed our banter with the Electoral Commission on the issues that they try to introduce into this election, you realize that every step of the way, we got them, you know, pants down. And their explanations on many occasions just didn't convince anybody that they meant well. But we were confident in the infrastructure that we had put in place to ensure that every vote in our favor was collated and counted to be so. So what is happening now? Look, I just saw a statement that they issued yesterday. What is happening now doesn't surprise us. They are simply, you know, living up to our expectation. Dom Kwabena, even the candidate, the NPP candidate, has come out to concede, has met with his...
Who, the NPP candidate?
Yes.
Dom Kwabena, Gabo?
Yes, Gabo. There's a video of him, you know, even talking to his campaign team members that, look, they have spent money.
Because he addressed the press, says he was not going to...
I'm saying that there's a video online where he's talking to his team members that indeed they have spent money, they have spent time, but they still have life. It's an election they have lost. I mean, that concession is there. It's on. Wow. Yet you have the Electoral Commission saying that it's not over there. What do you want? What do you want? Are you a referee or you are a player?
But yeah, I'm hearing that it was one of the old videos from his primaries, which has just resurfaced. I mean,
well,
because he addressed a press conference, you know, where he stated that the things were not done properly. And
aside of that, you know, we all know that the NPP told us that they were going to win this election with a strategy. In fact, on my campaign trails, I used to make reference to it and point to how abysmal they have been in government. Because you can't be in government after 8 years and you are not boastful of winning the next election on the basis of your performance in government, your delivery. But you are boasting of how you will win it with a strategy. The question that many of us kept asking was, what is the strategy? And so when some of these things
but
begin
strategy
to happen,
is strategy.
Strategy is strategy, but you see, strategy can be a fair or unfair one. So when things like this are happening, you begin to wonder if this is the strategy that they spoke of. And Salom, with your permission, I just want to share with you two letters from the Electoral Commission. This one was issued, I think, yesterday, 13th December 2024. And the heading is Halting of Recollation of Presidential and Parliamentary Election Results. Signed by Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman, Operations. The Electoral Commission wishes to inform the general public that the recollation of presidential and parliamentary elections results, which was ongoing at the Tassano Police Depot for constituencies whose collation did not follow the legal process as enshrined in CI 127, as well as constituencies where collation on election day could not be completed, have been put on hold until further notice. The inability to collate and declare results on election day, which led to the recollation at the Tassano Police Depot, was due to disruptions of our collation processes by political party supporters on election day and the days following. It is instructive for the public to know that the Commission informed political parties of the change in location to the Tassano Police Training Depot after agreement with the Inspector General of Police and his team. Indeed, all the agents of the political parties observed the process yesterday, which resulted in the collation and declaration of results for the Fantiakwa North, Akwetia, and Suhum constituencies. We urge all stakeholders to collaborate with the Commission as we carry out our mandate. Now, this is the Electoral Commission yesterday talking about a recollation exercise that was necessitated because, according to them, legal processes as enshrined in CI 127 were not followed. Now, I'll share one with you that the same Electoral Commission wrote in 2020, on the subject of recollation, when the NDC marched to the Electoral Commission, remember, led by the then minority leader, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, to present a petition to request a recollation of results in Techiman South and other constituencies. This was what the Electoral Commission said. And I want to, because of time, I'll just go to the relevant portion, 13. Among other things, the Electoral Commission ruled, recollation can be done at all levels when requested before declaration of results. However, once election results have been declared, a dissatisfied party cannot request for recollation or recount of the results. The validity of an election for the office of a member of parliament may be questioned only by a petition presented within 21 days after the date of the publication in the Gazette of the results of the election to which it relates. This resolution mechanism is provided for under Section 16 of the Representation of the People's Law, PNDC Law 284, as amended.
Proper declaration, not just any declaration.
No, you are qualifying.
In this case, we're questioning the declaration.
Qualifying it. We questioned the declaration in Jean Mansah. That is why we presented a petition. We questioned the processes that led to the declaration. And that's why we presented a petition for a recollation to be done. That's all we asked for. But our advice by this same electoral commissioner was that we should go to court. And that after declaration, your only remedy is to send a petition to court.
But that's proper
this same electoral commissioner today is telling us that they have sanctioned a recollation because declarations were done that they don't find acceptable by law. Are you a court to determine?
I think.
How have you constituted yourself now?
That duress is different.
How has she constituted herself now to determine infringement on CI 127? How? How is she now a judge? It's about fact.
Which a court should have to.
Exactly. If you strongly feel that CI 127 was not followed in the declarations that you are making reference to, the same advice you gave us should be given to these people. Urge them to go to court, and even if you have to appear in court and testify as a witness in their favor, you do so.
But let me add.
I don't want you to
just one thing.
But let me finish with this point because my chain of thoughts. Because clearly, this is evidence of what we have been saying about Madam Jean Mensah and her bias against the NDC and in favor of the NPP. Clearly, she should have given the same advice she gave to the NDC on the Techiman South petition to these people. She can even sympathize with them that the declaration didn't follow CI 127. But it is not within her right.
Techiman has not been declared, right?
It was also declared.
Okay.
Techiman South, it was declared for our candidate this time around. Yes, really? It is also being challenged.
Okay.
Yes, it was declared. Now, some of the officers, belatedly have, I'm told, have said that they did so under duress. But that is for the court to determine.
But that was not the case.
Based on your own letter to the NDC, once the declaration is done, a petition goes to the court. You do not constitute yourself into a court to determine the infringement that occurred in the process of the declaration. So we are not surprised. We are not surprised. We are only happy that she is living up to the expectation of the NDC. When we accuse her of being biased, and people have doubts and think that it is personal, some of these actions, lend credence to our position that she is indeed biased. We never trusted her going into this election. We never will.